It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What's been going on?
Unfucking these bikes.
We're in the Whistler Bike Park. Conditions are perfectly wet, and I've taken a few days off the bike, so I'm getting back into the groove of things, and it's kind of the perfect conditions for it because it's not too dry where you're just gonna like lose your front. You're just gonna slip on roots, so it's perfect. Yeah.
Welcome back to this week's process segment. I'm Remi. So in years previous, I've really tried to get as strong as possible, lift as much weight, basically wanted to walk through doors sideways. That really has an impact on the on-bike portion of the job. So this year I've taken a step back a little bit, really focused on moving weight well, not moving the most weight. And then with that, a little bit extra energy, I can take that to the bike and put a little bit of extra effort onto the intervals and into the long rides, and basically being as fit as I can be on the bike. I think it's great to be strong. You really need to be strong in order to ride a mountain bike well. You have to do some incredible things and be able to hold yourself up in some really aggressive impacts. But it's all very well if you can do all that, but if you can't climb the minute-long climb in the middle of the stage, or you're losing multiple seconds to other guys on that section, what's the point of being able to lift as much weight as you can in the gym?
Along, we're all the same culture, we're all Canadian, we're all very good in bad parts of everything, so good staff. We want to have comfortable teammates. We want to get results.
Started the day with two pretty tech stages that I think was a lot of spice for everyone. It was like slightly slick on the roots, so challenging. I realized my ankle was like gonna hold as long as I don't do the bad movements, so yeah, a lot of pain, but if I'm riding confident, then riding a good track like microclimate is just so much fun. Everyone's coming out at the bottom like cheesing, so I would say microclimate's the best. They worked on the middle corners a little, so everything was just running so mint.
Bit of tyre shine on there, down at Adams Valley.
Practice was actually really fun. Been riding with Thomas van der Aan this winter as like technical coach kinda, and he got to join us for practice, and that was super mint because we're doing like a new track, and there was a bunch of, I'd say the biggest features we've hit in a race run easily. So it was super cool to have his grounding energy there. And
the team did great today. Successful pro stage all around. Jesse into the lead, Aylan second, me sixth. But man, there was like a really big climb in there that was quite challenging, definitely tiring climb. And then you kind of had to ride the whole rest of the stage pretty fatigued, so.
Yeah, quick turnaround, strapped for racing with my ankle all taped up. It's a little bit of a different one than last time, so I'm getting a little bit of more pain, different pain. Too much adrenaline start, double wheel drift on the first rock slab, absolutely almost like ending myself, and then I was like, whoa.
This HP, you just want to get this?
See, you didn't even need to fly with it, Tommy.
Now we're talking.
Tommy's on the brew.
Welcome to my set.
Man, the zoom on that thing. Holy, I can see the granules of sugar on that spoon. Morning, Sunday morning. We've done pro stage last night, and now we have a big day of 5 stages today. Yeah, we have probably, I think 2 hours is the first loop. So I'll be eating some bars and some gels on that one, and then take some candy, some carb drink, and more gels and bars for the second loop, which is about 4 hours. So.
Should be none other than local shredder Remi Gobert. Remi with a massive effort yesterday on the
Tommy, buddy, first podium, holy shit. You can bleep that out or you can put it in, I don't care. This has been like a huge goal of mine. Obviously haven't had as good a seasons as I've had in the past. I kind of like made the goal that I really wanted like a top 5 here in Whistler. Obviously my expectations here are a little different than like other races, but after the first 2 stages when we went into the bike park, I was like, I really need to like pull something. I need to change my tactic here or go a bit harder. And the misfire stage, I really rode well. I think I was 5th on that one, and it kind of just set the tone for like a better afternoon, and I really pulled back a lot of time. Every stage this afternoon I rode like as well as I could have, and I thought I was gonna get 4th because top 3 were all kind of out of reach. So it sucks Richie flatted, like, but you know he's won a few of these, so I'm gonna take this podium and run with it. I'm over the moon, Tommy. I'm over the moon.
So we just finished Whistler. I had a really hard day. I was really angry earlier. I think I'm getting into my sad phase. I've had a few tears already. My chain came off like 1/3 of the way into misfire. I decided not to stop and to just run it. I think I got 3rd on that stage, or I fixed my chain quickly. The chain off stage kind of like gave me a second win. I was just like, okay, something happened, but I managed, so like, let's carry on. I get to the bottom of Ride Don't Slide, I fill up my water, eat some food. As I'm about to go, flat tire. I fix it, Adrian Day helped me out, a bunch of guys helped me out, and then Mac rolls in and I start going, and I know it's really tight to get up to stage 5. So I literally did like the biggest effort of my entire life. Like, went to places I didn't really know were there, and without Mac and Jose helping me and Mac telling me like, there's no fucking way you're losing this race on this transfer. And then I got to the top and there was a 40 minutes delay. So I was able to recover, pump up my tire to 30 to make sure I wouldn't re-flat, ride the top better than yesterday, like super smooth, super composed. And then I hit the rock drop, super smooth, hit the right berm, and then I'm like, oh, I don't have a lot of speed, I'll really push. And then with my tire being pumped up at 30 degrees, I think I pushed and my back wheel just slid, and then I slid out right before the drop. Yeah, crossed the line in 5th, and it was fucking devastating, but like, all my friends were there and my family, and
I was riding really well, the crowd was awesome, and that flat really took the wind out of my sails when it happened. I was like, that's just such a bummer. I've had this happen to me before. But I pushed as hard as I could, pedaled. It was kind of a flow track, so I had to like really pedal to finish that. Had a bunch of people help me, racers of course, fix that flat and held up the climb to stage 4, and I was like, all right, like there's nothing to do. Like I'm not just babying this to the finish, I'm gonna go. Kept feeling like it was going flat, but it made me kind of go easy around the corners, and I just had to pedal everywhere, so I just fought for that, knowing Richie's gonna fight for it. To cross and be first was just such a relief. It was big roller coaster hard day, and a lot of people to thank. Obviously my whole team, my family, all my friends, my roommate shuttling me. Like, it's been a month of thinking about this race, and to win it is all that I wanted, and I'm stoked.